Hey everybody, it's Dispeller, and my hair's a mess. I know, sorry. I just literally got up from resting, and then I went into a chat room where I was promptly mistreated, which is nothing new, and I'm supposed to just get over it apparently. So I'm getting over it. I'm going to do my book here, this one. How to break your, or how to break your, yeah, we already got it broken. How to heal a broken heart in 30 days. Sorry, I'm still reeling from the way I was treated in a chat room. So please forgive me for being a little stuttery today. Um, so today's chapter or day, if you will, is remember. Losers, keepers. If this is one of those days when you still feel blue, you may think that you need to forget these terrible feelings of loss as soon as you can. But you're wrong, if for no other reason than that people who can't remember their past are doomed to repeat it. These days are your iron age, in which great interior discoveries and constructions will restore your ability to once again rule your kingdom. So don't let your constructions grow rusty. Don't let your own iron age become like the first prehistoric one, unrecorded for posterity. Write everything down, keep a journal or diary. Hey, Spoof, good morning. Your writings could prove to inspire the rest of your life. If all of this sounds too much like schoolwork, perhaps you're one of those people for whom composing a sentence on paper is a pain in the, well, you know. But don't let this kind of attitude prevent you from writing, even if you do it in your own private code. The more you write, the greater will be your odds of making a speedy recovery. What's our proof for that promise? Think of it this way. Your pain could be worse. You could be dying of cancer. And if you were, some good doctors would prescribe keeping a journal. I don't know what that had to do with anything. I didn't write the book, I'm just reading it. Margie Davis, an instructor at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, teaches a course called Writing About Cancer. It's worked for me and my students over the past 7 years, David says. This kind of writing, reflecting back on how events have changed their outlook on life, is a way of releasing pent-up feelings that may not come out via talking or in support groups. When you write, you have a chance to be with yourself, and you'd be surprised what comes out through the pen. Davis bases her work on research conducted by University of Texas psychology professor James W. Pennebaker. Pennebaker's research revealed that writing down their thoughts and feelings about the source of their stress helps people to heal on both emotional and physical planes. Where should you start when you begin keeping a journal? Wherever you like. If you don't want to arrange it in the style of a diary, why not begin by making a list that answers the following questions? If I could send my ex to see a psychotherapist, what would I want to have fixed? What things did he or she do that hurt me the most? Your answers to these questions should be all you need to understand and remember why your ex is now part of the past, your past, and to recognize the kind of person you want to avoid the next time you reach out for love. So take solace in your discomfort. This may be your last opportunity to make careful notes on one of the most important growth experiences in your personal history. Your journal about these days of iron will add to your strength and give you memories you can take pride in when you reach more comfortable shores. Breath school. Did anyone ever teach you how to breathe? Of course not. You may say everyone knows how to breathe. Life begins with an inhale, ends with an exhale, and what more do you need to know? To relieve yourself of the stresses and anxiety you face right now, you need to know a lot more about breathing. The sum and substance of your insight into breath control probably amounts to no more than taking 10 deep breaths when you need to calm down. Consider the fact that those who have made a careful study of the relationship of breathing to mental and physical health have developed hundreds of different breathing patterns that they use for specific purposes. More than just yoga masters are interested in the uses of breathing control. A thoroughly westernized, body-centered psychotherapy system called rebirthing breathwork was developed 22 years ago by Leonard Orr and Sandra Ray. Its many practitioners now teach breathing techniques to help activate and release stored stress, pain, and emotional trauma of all degrees. Interest in breathing techniques has even touched the medical community, since it now appears that breathing does more than simply supply the oxygen you need for metabolism. The breathing motions of the lungs, diaphragm, thorax, and rib cage apparently aid the immune system by pumping lymph through your body. This system has even been called a lymph heart. Further, this manner of breathing seems to act directly on the autonomic nervous system with relaxed and full volume from the bottom up breathing, serving to restore balance. The breath test. Ask yourself, do you find yourself sighing regularly or often? Do you wake up tired and stay that way throughout the day? How often do you have the sense that you need to catch your breath, that you're out of breath when you haven't been exerting yourself? Experts say that you should be breathing about 4 to 7 times a minute. They also say that while our lungs will hold up to 2 gallons of air, most of us take in only 2 pints per breath, and that's not enough. Most people breathe 8 to 14 times a minute, which is a sign that their breathing is too shallow to serve their body's needs. They often have failed to breathe naturally from deep in their abdomens, allowing their bellies to rise and fall, effortlessly pumping their diaphragms with each breath. If you are among these shallow personalities, spend a few minutes a day rehearsing a new way to breathe for the rest of your life. Okay. That's the problem with people on here on YouTube. We don't breathe deep enough. That's what it is. That's my new statement. Whether you like him or not, Tony Robbins is an inarguably successful motivational speaker. One of Robbins' most effective ideas is to spend 15 minutes a day, each day, practicing deep breathing. Robbins claims that this will give you access to enormous reserves of vital energy that have been tested and proven by thousands of his adherents. Robbins' favorite technique is what's called the 3-part breath. It's easy to do almost anywhere, sitting or standing. Start by taking a deep breath down into the pit of your abdomen. Breathe through your nose, then breathe more till you fill up your rib cage, and finally expand till you fill up your upper chest. Imagine that your body is like an empty glass that you're filling with air from the bottom up. When full, reverse the procedure, exhaling from the top down to the bottom. To get out the last air at the bottom, pull in the muscles of your abdomen. Got it? Good. Do it again and again and again for 15 minutes. Wow. I don't think I have enough breath in my lungs to last for 15 minutes through all that. Should you get bored with this exercise, try what some call bellows breath, which is said to be a great way to relieve stress. You have to be seated to do it, but don't try it while driving. Sit up straight and blow an imaginary bug out of your nose by sharply pulling in your abdomen. Then relax and inhale naturally. Repeat this sharp nasal exhale 22 times and then take a deep breath and relax for a moment. Go through 3 complete cycles of these 22 exhalations to get the most relief. Again, I did not write the book, but it is very interesting. One exercise practiced by the rebirthers is called conscious connected breath. They claim it has profound healing and transformational qualities, but suggest that novices use it sparingly until trained by a professional. Here's how it works. First, lie down for 15 minutes. Inhale fully into your chest through your open mouth and immediately exhale through your mouth in a relaxed manner. Keep breathing without pausing for a quarter of an hour. A more complex yoga breathing method is claimed to enhance health and clear one's consciousness. To do it, hold your left nostril closed while you deeply inhale and slowly exhale. Change to your right nostril for your next breath and continue breathing through alternate nostrils for a dozen or more cycles. Repeat the exercise 2 to 6 times a day. This technique will also enhance your ability to meditate. Finally, if you wish to lose weight while you learn healthier breathing, we can offer you another novel diet idea. It doesn't call for changing how much, when, or even what you eat. It just calls for you to change how you breathe. Start the cycle by inhaling sharply through your nose. While pulling the corners of your mouth into a big smile, keep your abdomen relaxed to take in as much air as possible. For step 2, after you've filled up your lungs, hold your breath while you pull your lower abdomen in and up. You can even help with your hands. For step 3, while still holding that breath, do a bump, tilting your pelvis in and up. Tighten your butt as you do. Finally, exhale through your nose, blowing as though you were encountering resistance. Feel your diaphragm tighten under your ribs. Repeat this pattern 10 minutes a day. Did you ever hear of an easier diet? We don't pretend to understand why, but many who use this method swear that it works. Okay, that was just a weird chapter. We've had long chapters, short chapters, and that was a weird chapter. So take from it whatever you will. Definitely let me know if you do have any takeaways from it. And as always, if you liked this or any of the days or chapters of this book, How to Heal a Broken Heart in 30 Days, do hit the like, share the video, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And give me your thoughts, your comments below. Let's talk about it. What do you think of this breathing technique part of this book? I find it interesting. I might try one or two of those things, but breathing for me after COVID has been very taxing, and I do get stressed out easier. So yes, I should really focus on breathing more and deeper, and pay more attention to taking that time out to breathe, especially when I'm stressed out and people are frustrating me or life is frustrating me. I should just breathe and not talk because talking and texting gets me in so much trouble. All right. Anywho, I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to add. Does anybody want to chat with me? If you do, please feel free to text into the chat room. And yeah. Okay. Nobody. All right. So you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the chapter. Tomorrow I will do chapter 17, or sometime soon I'll do chapter 17 or day 17 because it's 30 days. So we got a little ways to go yet in the book. We still got like quite a thickness here, if you can see that. Yeah, so tomorrow, day 17, hopelessness. Hopefulness, not hopelessness. Hopefulness. Oh, no problem, Spoof. All right. You guys have a great day. Have a great day, Spoof. I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. Shalom.